Hey there guys, welcome to another video. So in this video, I will be unboxing the Divoom Ditoo. It is a retro pixel art portable Bluetooth speaker. So it comes in this really cute little bag, and we have some more information on the side here. So it does tell us we have 16 million RGB color display. It has a smart alarm and sleep aid, social media notifications, daily tools, DJ mixer, companion mobile application, and it has a 3000 milliamp hour battery and 8 hours of playtime. So that's really nice. And we have a little picture of how it looks here. It looks really, really cute, and honestly, I'm really excited to check this out. On the other side, we have some more information here. So it has a 10 watt DSP tuned driver, 360 degree surround sound, internet radio stations, 256 programmable LEDs, 8-bit pixel art creation, online community, and online pixel art gallery. So super cool. So let's go ahead and unbox this. Pull it out here. We have this cute display for the speaker. So on the back here, we get all the same information that we just went over that was on this bag here. And I have to say, presentation, I am impressed. All right, so here's our package. And on here, ultimate music experience. All right, so in order to open it, you just push right here and then it just opens up, and we're presented with our speaker here. Wow, okay, it is a braided USB-C to USB-A cord here. Wow. And it has the Divoom branding on it. We get Divoom stickers, pixel stickers. So that is super, super cool. In addition to that, a little user manual here. All right, so here it is, and I just wanted to give you a quick walk around of the device before we turn it on and I show you some more of the features of it. So you can see it definitely has this really nice retro look to it. It does come in a couple of different colors, and I will put up a little graphic showing you those. This is available on Amazon also. And so you can see it's not super small, but it's like a pretty decent size, and it'll fit on your desk and makes a great little accessory here. And so let's just go ahead and go over some of the features here. So we do have this nice little LED screen for the pixel art. We do have actual blue switches and the different controls. So the keyboard itself does have a backlight too. On the side here, you'll see that we have a slot for a micro SD card. So if you want to have storage on this with music on it, you can have that on there. You do have a little LED indicator right above that, and that is for your charging indicator. You have the on-off switch here, and then you have your USB-C charging port, which I really appreciate. So that's really cool. On the back here, you'll see that it is just blank here, but you do have that large opening for the subwoofer that's built in here. On the other side here, you have nothing, but you can see that the side of it's just a very cute speaker. I absolutely love this thing. So this one is in white, and it kind of has this ceramic white that just looks really, really nice, and the little teal green. So I do love the amount of detail that is in this. So you can see even the little ridges. This just absolutely reminds me of just like an old computer terminal, and it is super, super cute. On the top here, you'll see that big speaker there, and that is where the magic happens. And this thing is, it's got a nice heft to it, so it's not light, but it is nice. You know, you can just plop it on a desk and you can have it display the time or display the different pixel art that you want there. On the bottom here, it does have a nice little QR code, and that is how you can download the app if you don't want to search for it. You can just take your camera and look at this here, and it'll take you right to the App Store. You do have your FCC information as well on there. Probably be better if I turned it this way so you can see. And you can see it does have these nice little rubber feet here. Keeps it nice and planted. And you do have the Divoom branding right there. So when we turn it on, you have a nice little welcome screen. So I'll go ahead and zoom in so we can see that. Really cute little welcome screen. And then you have it, if you have Bluetooth already accessed, paired to a device, it'll show right there. So by default, it'll have the time there, but you can go through with this button here, and you can go through some of the different pixel art that's available. I really like the one that has a bunch of visualizers on there. That goes really, really well with the music. And as you can see, it's just really, really cool. I cannot get over how cool this is. Just wanted to give you an idea of the sound difference. So here, I'm using an iPhone 11, and here is how it sounds from here. Here's how it sounds on the Ditoo. Alrighty, so I did just switch cameras. I just wanted to show you some features of the app itself. So while you can do a lot of things on the device itself, I did want to show you some of the features of the app. So when you open the app here, you do have a couple of tabs here at the bottom. On this first tab, under Discover, you do have a couple here. So we have Design, Animation, Text Editor, DJ Mixer, Voice Memo, Chat, Alarm, Sleep Time, Planner, Game, Stopwatch, etc. So we do have a lot of different things there. So one of the things here is we can click on Design here. And when you do that, the screen on the Ditoo actually goes black also, but you can actually draw on this. So we can just go ahead and draw a terrible face, and there you go. My little terrible face shows up right on the screen there. So another feature here is animation, and you can actually go in there and create your own little animations to show up on the Ditoo, and you can share them with the community also. So I think that's really cool here. Another thing here is you can go into the text editor, but once you type in something, so I put hey there YouTube, and you can choose the speed of each part of it. You can go into the layers, and you have different layers. So you have plasma, color fade, drops, cell. You have effects, so you can have vert, pulse, pass through, inverter, zoom. And there you can see it shows up on the little screen there. You also can change the colors, so you have a couple of different color options here. So we have RGB, so it'll go through red, green, and blue. You have Miami Vice. You have LeBron, Rasta, Simpson, a bunch of different stuff there. And if you like what you just did, you can save it, or you can set it and have it run on there. So that's pretty cool. You also have a DJ mixer. And if you go here, you have a bunch of different options for different instruments that you can do. So we have like a little... and you can just tap on them and have a little band going. So it's pretty cool. You have a piano. You also have a little DJ mixing thing here. So I'm not sure how to even use this, but... And as you can see, while you use this, you do get the visualizer with it, so pretty cool. You can also record what you're doing, so if you wanted to save that for later, you can. So I thought that was really cool there. So another thing you can do here is if you want to go through, you can set an alarm, you can set sleep time, you have your planner, you have a stopwatch here, you can go through all the games here. And as you can see, as soon as I go through each one of them, it does show up on the screen. You also can play the game on using the controls on the phone if you want to. So you also have a countdown, and you have a nice little sand clock there. I know it's probably not called a sand clock, but that's what I'm gonna call it. You also have a noise meter, which is kind of cool. So once you hit this, you have a little graph showing you how loud the sounds are, and if it's in green, it's okay, and if it gets in yellow, it's bad, and if it's red, it's bad. So I thought that was pretty cool. So another thing here is we have under the channel section, you have your clock where you can adjust, you can add things to it, you can adjust the time, or you can adjust the colors, and as you go through the colors, it'll actually change on the screen. You also have the brightness of the clock, which is nice. Under the lighting section, we do have a little color wheel to show you all the different colors that are offered here, and it is really cool. So you can just go through here and go through and find your perfect color. You do also have the basics down here as well as your brightness. Under the cloud channel here, you can press and switch between different gallery themes. So there's another way to do this, and that is with this brightness key here also, and that'll go through each of these also. Alright, so under here you have VJ effects, and the VJ effects are pretty cool little visuals. I mean, there are a bunch of different options. It's almost like endless options here. One of the cool things here I love is the visualizer. So you do have, your traditional visualizer. You have a little guy, and he'll kind of go along with the music also. Bunch of different stuff here. One of the biggest sections in the app, the best sections, is this gallery. And let me tell you, there are so many different things here. Now, if you wanted to take a look at it on the screen, all you just have to do is just tap it, and bam, it shows right there. So, I mean, to tell you, there are so many different ones you can have to go through here. And you can also swipe through them, and as you can see, it'll just show up right on the Ditoo screen. You've got a just buttload of these. If you wanted to add it to the device, you can just hit it right here. You can also save some of them to your own phone if you wanted to keep for later. So you just have a bunch of options, and obviously I can't show you all of them, but let me tell you, it is so cool how many different options you have. You have stuff for holidays, you have stuff from movies, you have just the most random things you could even think of. Alright, so now I'll give you my final thoughts. This is a really cool novelty speaker. It has a really nice pixel art display. Just a really cool design in general, and I think that it would definitely get people's attention. It has games, it has an alarm, it has a stopwatch, it has a noise meter, it has just all kinds of cool little built-in things that make this such a unique speaker, and for that I think it's worth the money. So you can get a generic kind of speaker. Now obviously a JBL speaker like this is really nice, but this is more made for kind of, going outside and going to the beach and that kind of thing. Same thing here, this little Sony speaker. While they look special, there's nothing crazy about them. They have a simple purpose, and that is just to play music. This is a cool novelty item that will get people's attention. I think it's worth it because, you have so many different things you can do with this, so many different options, and if you like to make your own pixel art and you want to draw on this, you can do all kinds of stuff with this thing. I do love that it has little built-in games. Now I think, you know, some of this the novelty may wear off after a while, but I think having this on your desk or having this somewhere in your house and, you know, using this during a little party or something, I think that it would definitely get people's attention, and it's a memorable device. So I honestly absolutely love this thing, and I definitely appreciate Divoom sending this out to me to review. It is super, super cool. Anyway guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed this look at the Divoom Ditoo, the unboxing and a little review of it. And if you want to check it out, I'll definitely leave a link to where you can find it in the description down below. If you did like the video, please leave me a like, and if you want to see more like this, please consider subscribing. Anyway guys, I'll see you in the next video.